Number 1. This listing feels less like a simple car sale and more like a ticking clock attached to a piece of American muscle history that's standing right at the edge between being saved or completely erased forever. What you're looking at here is a 1982 Chevrolet Camaro located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, priced at an almost unbelievable $1,750, with the seller openly stating that the best offer so far has only reached $800, which already tells you how desperate, urgent, and emotionally loaded this situation really is. The seller is very clear and almost pleading in a rough, no-nonsense way. This car absolutely needs to be gone by the 1st, and if it isn't sold by the 25th, it will be forced to go straight to a scrapyard, meaning this Camaro doesn't just risk being forgotten, it risks being crushed, dismantled, and gone forever. It comes with a clean and clear Colorado title in the seller's name, cash only, no trades, and you'll need a trailer because this isn't a turn the key and drive at home type of deal. The body is from 1982, but under the hood sits a 1991 3.1-liter V6. And while the car can run and drive, the seller openly admits it requires mechanical knowledge they simply don't have. The story behind this Camaro adds even more weight. It was purchased in October 2024, brought back to running and driving condition by April 2025, and it successfully served as a daily driver for at least 7 months without major issues. Then one night, on the way home from work, it suddenly refused to start. Since then, the ignition lock cylinder was replaced, a brand new starter was installed, and now when the battery is connected, specifically a side post battery, it tries to start, showing that the heart is still there, just struggling to beat properly. Over the time of ownership, a long list of meaningful work has already been done. The fuel pump, fuel filter, fuel injectors, map sensor, TPS, water pump, AC blower fan, thermostat, and even the exhaust system has been simplified with the catalytic converter removed and a basic muffler installed. There's also a touchscreen radio that works exactly as it should, AC controls that mostly function with a toggle switch manually controlling the fan. And while the windows currently don't roll down due to a fuse popping when a switch is pressed, the seller is honest enough to say they don't know why rather than hide it. This isn't a polished show car, it's not a dealership flip, and it's definitely not perfect. But it's a raw, real Camaro with history, effort, and urgency written all over it, standing at a crossroads where the next owner either gives it a second life or lets it disappear forever. Number 2. At first glance, this 1998 Buick Park Avenue sedan sitting in Albuquerque, New Mexico, priced at $3,000, looks like one of those quiet, understated cars that doesn't scream for attention, but has an entire lifetime of comfort and dignity built into its frame. With only 50,831 miles traveled, this is the kind of mileage that instantly raises eyebrows for a car of this age, especially when paired with the fact that it was garage kept for most of its life, preserving both its clean white exterior and its well-maintained gray interior. The seller describes the car as clean inside and out, and there's a sense that this vehicle was treated more like a companion than just transportation. However, the story takes a turn in 2020 when the car stopped running due to what is believed to be electrical issues, and since then it has not been driven at all. That detail alone transforms this Buick from a simple used car into a time capsule that has been sitting quietly, untouched, waiting for the right person to come along. A new battery has already been installed, suggesting hope rather than abandonment. But the car remains dormant, like it's paused in time rather than truly dead. With an automatic transmission, gasoline engine, and Buick's reputation for smooth rides and comfortable cruising, this Park Avenue feels like the kind of vehicle that could easily return to the road with the right electrical diagnosis and repair. It's not a rusted project pulled from a field, not a neglected shell. It's a preserved sedan that simply lost its spark and was never revived. For someone who understands electrical systems or is willing to invest the time, this could be an opportunity to bring back a luxury sedan that once defined quiet American comfort, turning a forgotten garage-kept car into a reliable daily driver once again. Number 3. This 1985 Chevrolet Caprice Classic sedan located in Commerce City, Colorado, priced at $4,200, represents a very different kind of classic. One rooted in practicality, durability, and the unmistakable presence of an old-school, full-size American sedan. With 91,549 miles on the odometer, an automatic transmission, beige exterior, and brown interior, this Caprice wears its age honestly, without pretending to be something it's not. The seller states clearly that the car is running, which immediately separates it from many listings that rely on project potential rather than actual functionality. The reason for selling is straightforward and human. The owner wants to use the money for other projects and is preparing to move back to their home area. There's no dramatic backstory here, just a working car and a seller ready to let it go. The tone of the listing feels informal and open-ended, inviting buyers to come see the car in person and make offers, which suggests flexibility and a willingness to negotiate. This Caprice isn't being marketed as a restored showpiece or a collector's gem. It's a usable, running classic that still has life left in it. For someone who appreciates the solid build quality, spacious interior, and unmistakable road presence of mid-80s American sedans, this Caprice Classic offers a chance to own a piece of everyday automotive history. The kind of car that once filled streets, driveways, and parking lots across the country, now slowly becoming rarer with each passing year. Number 4. This 1964 Chrysler New Yorker sedan in Calhoun, Colorado, priced at $4,500, is the definition of a true project car with deep classic roots and serious potential, but also very real and very honest needs. Originally equipped with a 413 engine that eventually failed, the car now houses a 440 engine pulled from a motorhome with approximately 30,000 miles on it, which immediately adds intrigue and value to the listing. The seller explains that to get the car running, it will need either a point system or an electronic ignition installed, along with a few missing front components like the fan and shroud. New tires and rims have already been added, showing that money and effort have been invested, but the seller openly admits that the brakes will likely need attention as well. The car has some dents, reminding you that this is not a restored museum piece, but a living, breathing project that still shows its scars from decades on the road. The seller makes it clear they are in no rush to sell and doesn't need help selling it, reinforcing that this isn't desperation, it's availability. If it's still listed, it's still available, and they won't respond to generic messages asking otherwise. With 123,456 miles, a black exterior, blue interior, and that unmistakable early 60s Chrysler presence, this New Yorker stands as a bold, heavy, unapologetic classic that's waiting for someone with vision, patience, and mechanical confidence to bring it back to life properly. Number 5. This 1997 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Convertible located in Denver, Colorado, priced at $5,000, sits in a very different category from the others, offering a mix of performance, style, and realism that makes it especially compelling. Being sold on behalf of a family member, this Z28 has just 95,800 original miles and is described as a solid, low-mileage car that runs well, even if it needs a few specific repairs to be truly perfect. Under the hood is the LT1 V8, a healthy engine that sounds good and delivers the kind of power enthusiasts expect from a Z28, paired with an automatic transmission. The air conditioning is working and blowing cold. The stereo has been upgraded with Bluetooth, the chassis is rust-free, and the tires are in great condition with plenty of tread left. All strong positives that matter where it counts. The known issues are clearly listed rather than hidden. The alternator will need replacement soon. The rear window of the convertible top needs repair or replacement. There is minor external body damage, and the car would benefit from a thorough professional detailing. The seller is transparent about the price discussion, stating that while the owner believes it's worth $6,500, they're not fully convinced and are open to a fair conversation. This honesty, combined with the mechanical strength of the car, makes this Z28 feel like a genuine opportunity rather than a risky gamble. It's not perfect, but it's real, powerful, and ready for someone who understands what it is and what it could be with just a bit of attention. Number 6. This 1983 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LT Coupe is one of those cars that instantly pulls you back into an era when American coupes were unapologetically long, low, and built with attitude. And this particular example carries that exact presence the moment you lay eyes on it. Finished in a subtle yet menacing gray exterior paired with a classic blue interior, This Monte Carlo gives off that unmistakable early 80s street cruiser vibe that lowrider and classic Chevy enthusiasts know all too well. Located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and offered at an asking price of $6,000, this car isn't pretending to be something it's not. It's a real, honest driver that runs and drives, comes with a clean title, and is ready for the next owner who understands its potential. The automatic transmission makes it an easy cruiser, whether you're rolling through city streets or taking it out for weekend drives, and the T-top configuration adds that extra layer of character that makes this Monte Carlo stand out from the countless standard hardtops still floating around. Yes, it needs an exhaust, but for the right buyer, that's not a drawback. It's an opportunity to dial in the sound exactly the way you want it, whether you're chasing that deep rumble or a clean, classic tone. The seller makes it clear that cash is king, but trades are welcome strictly for other lowriders, which tells you exactly what crowd this car is meant for. The price is negotiable, offers are welcomed, and the listing keeps it refreshingly straightforward. If the post is still up, the car is still available, and there's no time wasted answering the usual, "Is this available?" messages. This Monte Carlo isn't just a car for sale. It's an entry point into a culture, a style, and a certain kind of automotive mindset where cruising matters more than lap times and presence matters more than perfection. Number 7. If you're looking for a clean, well-maintained American muscle car that perfectly bridges the gap between old-school V8 attitude and modern reliability, this 1993 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 deserves serious attention. Located in Littleton, Colorado, this fourth-generation Camaro is powered by the legendary LT1 5.7-liter V8, producing a factory-rated 275 horsepower and 315 lb-ft of torque, delivering the kind of rear-wheel drive performance that made the Z28 badge iconic. With just 71,000 original miles on the odometer and a clean Colorado title, this car has clearly been cared for, not abused, and it shows in both its mechanical condition and overall presentation. The exterior is finished in a sharp green that still looks impressive even 3 decades later, while the gray interior remains in excellent condition for its age, with all electronics functioning properly. Inside, you'll find working air conditioning and heat, upgraded Bluetooth and AUX connectivity for modern convenience, and an interior that feels solid and intact rather than tired or neglected. Mechanically, the maintenance list reads like a responsible owner's checklist. New water pump, heater core, thermostat, coolant hoses, radiator, power steering pump, spark plugs and wires, front rotors and pads, a transmission flush at 65,000 miles, oil change at 68,000 miles, a newer battery, and even a new alternator with updated wiring. This isn't guesswork maintenance, it's documented care. The aftermarket exhaust gives the car a strong, confident tone without being obnoxious, and the body remains clean, rust-free, and visually impressive for a 30-year-old performance car. The seller is asking $7,000 or best offer, openly acknowledging that winter season affects the market and inviting serious buyers to schedule a viewing at a time that works. This Camaro isn't just about nostalgia. It's about owning a true V8 sports coupe that still delivers excitement every time you turn the key. Number 8. This 1986 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe offers a refreshing alternative for buyers who want classic Camaro styling without the higher price tag of V8 models, making it an excellent choice for a reliable daily driver or a clean classic cruiser. Located in Aurora, Colorado, and priced at $7,000, this Camaro comes with a clean Colorado title and just 67,000 miles, a remarkably low number for a car of its age. Under the hood sits a 2.8-liter fuel-injected V6 that runs strong and delivers dependable performance while remaining easy to maintain and fuel-friendly compared to its V8 counterparts. Paired with an automatic transmission that has already been rebuilt, this car offers peace of mind for buyers who want to enjoy the drive rather than worry about major repairs. The exterior is finished in gray, complemented by a black interior that remains in okay condition, honest for its age and still very usable. Mechanically, this Camaro checks a lot of important boxes. New tires mounted on classic Chevy Rally wheels, an updated R134A air conditioning system that blows cold, a heater that works great, and a clean, rust-free underbody that's increasingly rare for mid-80s cars. It runs on gasoline, drives well, and is positioned as a turnkey vehicle that can be used immediately. Interestingly, the seller is also open to trades, specifically for an alignment rack or a forklift, which hints at a working environment or shop-based ownership history. Whether you're looking for a solid classic Camaro to enjoy as is or a clean foundation for future upgrades, this 1986 model offers a balanced mix of originality, usability, and classic Chevrolet charm. Number 9. This 1971 Buick Skylark sedan represents a slice of early 70s American automotive history, where comfort, simplicity, and understated muscle came together in a uniquely elegant package. Offered at $7,500 or best offer and located in Sanford, Colorado, this Skylark is powered by a Buick 350 cubic inch, 5.7-liter V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering smooth, confident performance that feels right at home cruising long stretches of open road. With 101,000 miles on the clock, this car has seen life, but has also been properly refreshed where it counts, including a new battery, new brakes, new tires, a full fluid service, a tune-up, and upgraded LED headlights for improved visibility. Finished in blue, the exterior carries that classic Buick presence, subtle yet substantial, while the sedan body style offers practicality without sacrificing vintage appeal. This is not a show-only garage queen. It's a driver-ready classic that's meant to be enjoyed, driven, and appreciated for what it is. The seller keeps the listing straightforward, emphasizing value and mechanical readiness rather than hype. For buyers who want a classic American sedan with real V8 power, clean fundamentals, and a price point that remains accessible, this 1971 Buick Skylark stands out as a compelling option in today's increasingly expensive classic car market. Number 10. Rounding out the list is a workhorse built to handle real jobs, real weather, and real miles. The 2000 Ford F-250 Super Duty Super Cab Lariat, offered at $5,000 and located in Bridgewater, Somerset County, New Jersey. This truck was purchased from its original owner just a few months ago, and its history shows in both its strengths and its honest imperfections. With 180,000 original miles, this F-250 spent its life hauling a horse trailer, which explains its solid mechanical condition and well-used interior. The seller reports that it runs better than any truck they've ever owned, and recent work includes new brakes and brake lines, a fresh oil change, and a new fuel filter, making it fully turnkey and ready to go. While the interior is rough and the body shows some rust, as expected for a New Jersey truck of this era, the underside tells a different story, described as one of the cleanest the seller has ever seen for a local vehicle. The nearly brand new tires offer excellent tread life. The four-wheel drive system works flawlessly, and the truck even comes with a complete plow setup, adding serious value for buyers in snowy regions. This is not a polished show truck. It's a dependable, capable machine designed to work, haul, and push through tough conditions without complaint. For anyone needing a reliable 4x4 pickup with proven durability, strong fundamentals, and immediate usability, this F-250 represents practical value at a price that's becoming increasingly rare. Number 11. At first glance, this 2002 Ford F-350 Super Duty Crew Cab XLT might look like just another old workhorse. But the moment you start digging into its story, it becomes clear that this truck was built for people who actually use their vehicles, not just look at them. Located in Wayne, New Jersey, this black-on-black heavy-duty pickup carries the kind of presence that only a full-size Super Duty can deliver, especially with its long 6 3/4 foot bed and crew cab configuration, making it practical for both serious work and family hauling. With 260,000 kilometers on the clock, this truck clearly hasn't lived an easy life, but that's exactly what makes it interesting, because despite the mileage, it still runs great, a testament to Ford's old-school durability. Under the hood sits a straight-piped V10 gasoline engine, a power plant known for its raw strength, unmistakable sound, and no-nonsense attitude, especially when it comes to towing. The owner mentions it has been used for towing a few times, which tells you this truck has done what it was built to do: pull weight without complaining. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive, whether you're navigating tight city streets or cruising down the highway with a trailer behind you. The black exterior gives it a tough, understated look, the kind of truck that doesn't need flashy upgrades to prove its worth. Priced at $6,800, this F350 sits in that sweet spot for buyers who want real capability without spending new truck money. It's the kind of vehicle that appeals to contractors, weekend warriors, or anyone who appreciates a truck that has already proven itself through years of real-world use. This isn't a show truck, and it's not pretending to be one. This is a machine with history, character, and the kind of mechanical honesty that's getting harder to find, making it a compelling option for someone who values function, sound, and strength over luxury badges and digital screens. Number 12. Moving into classic territory, the 1989 Dodge D250 regular cab long bed offers a completely different kind of appeal, one rooted in old diesel grit and square body toughness. Located in St. Johnsville, New York, this blue Dodge with a gray interior represents a time when trucks were built simple, heavy, and unapologetically utilitarian. With only 135,000 miles traveled, this diesel-powered workhorse has plenty of life left, especially for buyers who understand the long-term value of older diesel engines. The automatic transmission keeps things straightforward, while the long bed adds serious practicality for hauling tools, materials, or anything else that doesn't fit in modern short bed pickups. The seller is upfront about its flaws, which actually adds credibility. There's a small leak in the injector pump, and the driver's side window no longer goes down. These aren't deal breakers. They're the kind of issues you expect from a truck that's been working for decades rather than sitting in a garage. What matters more is the statement, runs strong, because in the diesel world, that phrase carries weight. This isn't a truck that's been babied, but it's one that still fires up and does its job, which is exactly what many buyers are looking for at this price point. At $3,500, this D250 offers an affordable entry into classic diesel ownership, ideal for someone who wants a reliable farm truck, a project with solid bones, or simply a dependable old Dodge that doesn't rely on modern electronics to function. It's honest, it's rugged, and it reflects a generation of trucks that prioritize strength and longevity over comfort and convenience, making it a compelling option for anyone who values mechanical simplicity and real-world usability over modern trends. Number 13. The 2004 Ford F-150 Lariat Limited represents a moment in Ford's lineup when comfort, reliability, and classic pickup proportions came together in a way that still feels relevant today. Located in Kearney, New Jersey, this off-white F-150 with a beige interior immediately gives off a clean, understated presence. The kind of truck that looks equally at home parked in a driveway or rolling down the highway on a daily commute. With 153,000 miles traveled, this truck sits right in that balance zone. Not brand new, but not worn out either, making it appealing to buyers who want something proven yet still dependable. The gasoline engine delivers familiar F-150 performance, while the overall condition suggests this vehicle has been cared for rather than neglected. The seller describes it simply as a great car, but the supporting details explain why. New tires already installed, a new radiator ensuring proper cooling, and a heating system that works well, which is especially important in colder climates. The only real drawback mentioned is the air conditioning, which needs a compressor, a common issue on vehicles of this age, and one that many buyers are willing to address given the price point. At $5,000, this Lariat Limited offers a lot of value for someone looking for a comfortable, full-size pickup without stepping into modern truck pricing. The Lariat trim adds a layer of refinement, better interior materials, a more comfortable ride, and a sense that this truck was meant to be lived in, not just worked hard. It's the kind of vehicle that fits seamlessly into everyday life, capable of hauling, commuting, and weekend errands without feeling outdated or fragile, making it an attractive option for buyers who want reliability, comfort, and classic Ford styling in one honest package. Number 14. The 1985 Dodge D150 Long Bed is less about immediate drivability and more about raw potential, history, and value for the right buyer who knows exactly what they're looking at. Located in Bridgeport, Connecticut, this East Texas truck tells a story that instantly sets it apart from most vehicles of its age. it is completely rust-free. In a world where mid-1980s trucks are often plagued by corrosion in the bed, cab corners, doors, hood, and fenders, this D150 stands out as a rare survivor. The seller emphasizes that the bed, cab, doors, hood, and fenders are all rust-free, with the cab described as perfect and free of damage, a claim that alone gives this truck serious value. Under the hood sits a 318 LA engine that does run, though it currently needs to be jumped with a hot wire due to a broken ignition switch caused by a damaged steering column. Because of this, the truck won't drive away just yet, but it's described as not far from driving, which is an important distinction for anyone experienced with classic trucks. The seller is honest in positioning this as a parts truck, but also makes a strong case for buying the whole vehicle, noting that the rust-free 8-foot bed alone is highly valuable. The doors and hood are also valuable components, and together, those parts already justify the $2,000 asking price. However, the real value lies in taking the entire truck, preserving a rare, rust-free body, and deciding whether to part it out or bring it back to life. This Dodge isn't about convenience, it's about opportunity. For restorers, builders, or collectors who understand how rare rust-free square-body Dodges have become, this D150 represents a chance to own something increasingly difficult to find, making it far more than just an old truck sitting in a driveway. Number 15. Closing out this list is a true classic that speaks directly to long-term ownership, real-world use, and old-school American truck reliability. The 1986 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 regular cab LT with an 8-foot bed. Located in Townsend, Delaware, in Newcastle County. This truck comes with a clean title in hand, immediately adding peace of mind for any serious buyer. As a Silverado Edition K10 4x4, it offers genuine four-wheel drive capability paired with a 3.08 Posey rear that still works, a setup that made these trucks incredibly versatile both on-road and off. The seller is upfront about the condition, describing the front clip and cab as being in good shape with only some surface rust, which is completely expected for a truck of this age and actually suggests the structure itself remains solid. The bed does need some TLC, but again, that's normal for a vehicle that has clearly been used rather than hidden away. What truly gives this truck credibility is the ownership story behind it. The seller has had it for 10 years and daily drove it up until last year, which says far more about reliability than any sales pitch ever could. They even mention hauling 2,000 pounds to the scrap yard with ease, reinforcing that this Silverado isn't just a nostalgic classic, but a truck that has continued to earn its keep well into modern times. The frame is described as good, with only surface rust, further confirming that this is a solid foundation rather than a rusted-out project. At a surprisingly low price of $1,234, this Silverado represents one of those rare opportunities where experience, honesty, and value intersect. It's not perfect, and it doesn't pretend to be, but for someone who understands classic Chevy trucks, K10 four-wheel drive systems, and the appeal of a long-bed workhorse, this is the kind of deal that doesn't stay available for long. As the final listing on this list, it perfectly reinforces a simple truth. Sometimes the best trucks aren't the newest or the shiniest, but the ones that have already proven they can handle real work, real miles, and real life.